Desert Owl Crafting. I'm Christy. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Well, summer has begun and the heat is on. So I hope you're not having really bad storms where you live. We haven't had any here, but I've seen some in the news and they've just been frightening. So please be safe out there. What I have for you today are a couple cross-stitch kits from VIP Cross Stitch. They were kind enough to send me these kits for review, so many thanks to them. But before we start, these are beautiful too. Before we start, I would like to just say thank you and welcome to all my subscribers and new subscribers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. Now, I also have a discount code for you today for VIP Cross Stitch. The code is DESERT, DESERT 07. You'll get 7% off your order. If you've never shopped at VIP Cross Stitch before, they have just an abundance of cross stitch kits. They have yarn for crochet, knitting. They have crochet hooks and knitting needles. They have all kinds of cross stitch DIY crafts with beads and without beads. Just so many things. And the other thing I really like is now they have it separated. When you go to their website, up at the top of the screen, if all you want to see are spring kits by the Spring Company, you can click spring kits. They have it all separated up for you. If you just want to look at Joy Sunday kits, you can look at those. And it makes it easier if you're looking for a specific brand that maybe you favor and you just don't want to filter through or scan through all the other kits that you're not real thrilled with. You don't have to anymore. They also have a separate section for VIP Cross Stitch, which is not exactly my favorite brand, but at least they've got that separate now. So if I just want to look at the other ones, I can. So please go to their website, check them out. The link will be down below in the description. So let's take a look at these. I just opened the bag. I haven't looked at the kits yet. These are two cross stitch kits from them. Try to get that a little bit better. Excuse the glare, it's just from my lights, which I have to have. Okay, which ones are these? Now these are, I call these generic kits because there's not a manufacturer's name on them. But let's take a look at this first one. Let's see if I can figure out where it opens up. I think this is it. Okay. Got a nice little toolkit, all your floss, instructions. So this is a perfect kit for a first-time cross-stitcher or someone who's just beginning and has a little bit of experience. These kits are super easy. Anyone can do them. It tells you how to pick your colors, how to find the right color, how to start, some tips, and then how to soak the fabric afterwards to get all the ink out, along with diagrams of stitches. The only stitch you need to worry about with these kits is the full cross, which makes things really easy. Now let's see which kit this is. Okay, I'll stick a picture over here in the corner, but this is Summer Gnomes. They're all stacked up with a big huge sunflower and a butterfly with a picket fence in the background. You know I love my gnomes, and I just thought this was a cute kit. The paper pattern is big, which I'm really happy about. I'm going to measure it and see if it's as big as the actual picture, or hold it up when we open that up. It is 147 stitches wide by 190 stitches tall. This is an 11 count kit, so it will be 11 stitches per inch, 11 X's per inch. We've got 40 colors in this, which is fabulous because the more colors, the more definition, the more detail. Real easy to read symbols over here. In the areas where there's color blocking, they just let you know the number, which is the color of the floss. So we've got, let's say, number 19. It would be anything in purple. It's DMC code 775. So you can see that there's some confetti here. The printing is very clear. Up at the top, they tell you it's an 11 count, the product number, which is an important number in case you need to get a hold of customer service, and are having a problem with this kit, or let's say you run out of floss, make sure you give them that number along with the number of your floss over here in the DMC code. Its size is 40 by 50, and then it's gridded, just like your fabric is gridded. So if you need to find a spot, because let's say you're not sure about a symbol, then you can use the grid to find out exactly where that spot is to clarify anything you may be having a problem with. So I love that this is so big. It's so easy to read, very clearly printed. Now let's look at the actual fabric. It's all serged around the edges, which makes me really happy. Very clearly printed, and I see that the symbols are staying in their own square. They're not bleeding over to the side or to the top or bottom. Very, very easy to read. So we've got a gnome here, a gnome here, a gnome here. Big, here's his hat right here. That's a butterfly. This is the big sunflower. This is going to be so cute. Now let me get a measurement on this. I'm curious to see what the size is. I don't know my centimeters very well. I apologize. Oh dear. I've got Sammy the kitty on the other side of the door crying. This is about just a little shy of 13¼ inches wide. I'm going to turn it sideways here. By just a little over 17½ inches tall. And if we compare the paper pattern with the actual fabric, you can see the pattern's not quite as big as the fabric, but it's close. It's good size. It's really close. Now you've got the same legend on the side, so your symbols are going to totally match up. So what you see on here is what you will see on here. What a cute picture. This is really a fun picture to do. Now let's look at what else we get. We get a little toolkit with a great reusable little baggie. I love these baggies. They also work great for diamond painting because they're not those flimsy ones. So we have our threader. We have our little thimble that's adjustable. And then we have our poofy ball with 5 needles. And they are the correct size needles to use with your kit. And then let's look at the floss. Beautiful summer colors here. So we have, this is 3756. This is like a very, very light green. And that is going to be 3756. Anywhere you see the light blue, that's going to be number 37. So let's see where that is. I see some here, up here, and all these areas where number 37 is. So they give you, this has 40 strands in it, and with an 11 count you're going to use 3 strands. Each one of these threads is got 6 strands, so you'll divide 3 strands out. So they give you plenty of floss. Let's look at the other colors here. All nicely put on a floss card. Doesn't have the product number written on it. I would, let me get this the right way. This product number on here I will write on these cards here, so that in case these get separated, I know exactly which kit these colors go to. Some people do store them separately. I don't. I just keep them in the bags until I get ready to work on it. Now we've got some really pretty colors here. We've got light blue, purple. It's number 208. We've got brown and black and gray. Another purple, that's number 6. That is 327. Then we got 333 and 347. We've got like a light coral, a light gray, or a light, oh, that's like a bluey gray, a light brown, really pretty green. Number 14 is 550 purple, and then we have 666 red, some light dark yellows, real light yellow here, light blue, a brown, some really pretty golds. That's a beautiful blue. Which one is that? That's 797. Really pretty blue. And then this red here is 817, a navy, a dark gray, a rust colored. This is a really unusual color. I don't know what color this is, but it's almost like a gray green color. See, that's number 28. That's a 926. That's a really pretty color. A dark green, a dark brown. Number 31 is 948. Look at that pretty green. That is really, really pretty. That is 966. We have another gold, and then light greens that kind of look like a light gray green. This is a really pretty green. This is a 3346. So we've got some gorgeous colors here. Really, really pretty colors. I think this picture will look beautiful. I hope it translates over into cross stitch well. Oops, sorry, got a snag. Okay, I'm gonna roll this up and get it out of the way. What a cute picture. Gnomes stacked up, smell, so the top one can smell the sunflower. I just think that's adorable. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Now this gnome kit, 11 count, 40 by 50 centimeters, was $10.68. Now this kit here, I just thought this was beautiful. I just thought it was so pretty. I had to get it. It has it's also from the generic manufacturer. We have the same instructions with this kit that came in the first one. And let's see which one this is. This is bigger. This is a 60 by 40. So I'm going to put a picture down below because it's too hard to see. But this is flowers with a cockatoo and with a parakeet and different birds. And I just thought this picture was so pretty. I'm sorry that they can't do that. I mean, they don't put a bigger picture here to see. Let's take a look at the pattern. Now this is more horizontal than vertical, so it's longer, and it's pretty confetti heavy. I mean, there are some areas of color blocking where you see the big numbers. Those are always great. It's got just some beautiful flowers here. Here's where the cockatoo is. It's 233 stitches wide by 147 stitches tall. It has 40 colors, very clearly printed. It's got your grid lines up at the top, 11 count, your product number, and the size. Let's take a look at what else we have. We have another toolkit with the same items as the last kit, the threader, adjustable thimble, and 5 needles. Now let's look at the fabric here. Oh, this is stiff. This is really stiff. But you know, that's okay. You can take this, you can roll it up, you can scrunch it up. It's not going to hurt the ink, but what is going to hurt the ink is water. So be careful with drinks around your sewing, your stitching, and be careful with wet hands because this will smear. At the end, when you're all done, it soaks out very, very easily. And that's why it's wonderful to have this paper pattern, because should your hands get wet, should an accident happen, you have this to refer to. You can use your grid lines. It'll help you find your spot because they're identical that you have a question about. But be real careful with water on this. Nice serged edges. Now let's look at the printing on here. The printing is very clear, very easy to read. All the symbols are staying in their own square. And I know I say this pretty much every video about that, but it's because I have had kits in the past where the symbols have bled over into the next square, and some of the pictures were just really hard to read. This is nice and clear and easy to read. Again, being that it's this generic manufacturer, it's the same where these symbols will match the symbols on your paper pattern exactly. I mean, there's a lot of confetti on here, but I don't think, I mean, it's going to be a crazy problem. This is just such a pretty kit. I'm working on one right now that has so much confetti it's exhausting. And I'll spend hours on it, and it feels like I haven't gotten anywhere because I've had to change colors so many times, and you might only do 5 squares of one color, and then you've got to go to another color. It's just, it's a little exasperating to me sometimes, but I know in the end it'll be pretty, but boy, it's a lot of work. But this, yeah, there's confetti, but it's not bad. It's not crazy bad. What a pretty picture this is. Have any of you made either one of these pictures? Either the gnomes or these beautiful flowers? I would love to know if you have. If you have and you've completed them, please send me a picture. I'd love to see the completed picture of these. Now these bags, the floss come in, and this is the same with the kit I just showed you too. It does have your product number on here. So these are already marked. As long as you keep your floss in this bag, you'll know what kit it goes to. And we have a hank of gray. This is 318 gray, 40 strands. This is also an 11 count, so you'll only use 3 strands of your 6 strand floss. Oh, such pretty colors. Okay. So that's a beautiful light blue and a green and a brown. And then this one, let me get my list here so I can tell you what color it is. I'll put it over here. This one is 3865, a white. And then we have, oh my goodness, I have to be careful, I'll tangle everything up. Oh, look at how gorgeous these colors are. These aren't like jewel tone, these are more muted, but they're so pretty. So we've got 154, and we've got like a, this is 161. It's a beautiful blue. Dusty blue, maybe, I guess you could call it. A little gray, a little gold, a lighter blue, gray, purple. This 550. And then we have a green. We've got quite a few shades of green, I think, for all the leaves on the flowers. And then like a buttercup yellow, blue, pink, light pink, brown, some olive greens. Oh, that's a real dark green. Which one is this? 19. That's pretty. 934. Wow, that's really pretty. And then we've got pinks, a real pretty medium blue, real pretty green. And this purple is 3041. Light green. Is that dark gray? 26. That's 3371. More pinks. More blues. I just love this light green. It's so cooling. I love this. 3756. And then we've got some teals that are just gorgeous. I love teals. And like a burgundy red. That is 3802. Wow, gorgeous colors on this. And nice soft floss. Very, very, very pretty colors. How pretty is this kit going to be? I think it's just going to be beautiful. I just love the pictures. I'm not into birds so much, but the way they're in here with the flowers, it just makes it, I don't know, I think it enhances the flowers and it just makes it so pretty. So I've got some beautiful floss here. Now, I do have a discount code, Desert07. I will have a link for VIP Cross Stitch down below, along with a link for both of these kits. So please go check them out. And they do offer thousands and thousands of different cross stitch kits. Their variety is huge. I do like that they're budget friendly, and they do offer quality for their price. I think over a certain amount you get free shipping. If you buy 5, you get 1 free. You put 6 in your cart, and the lowest price one will end up being free. Make sure you use that discount code. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. See you soon. Bye.